think that like music and like celebrities and shit is important for us. Me personally, I low key do. But then also like I low key don't. I feel like the more people like us, like the normal people wearing it, it makes more sense than just them. Just cause like, like the rappers wearing our shit, first of all, them niggas come to like being active some free shit. Quick. They come to be active free shit. And then they might not ever really wear it. Or if they do wear it, they got hella other shit going on with it, so it ain't really helping you feel me? To like a normal, like just a regular motherfucker might wear it, and then like they might really just post a tag you, nigga, tell everybody about it, all type of shit, you feel me? So like, it goes, to me, it's like 50-50, like, but I see it work for some people, like, yeah, I seen it work with somebody where you can be sticking with shit and it go, nigga, like, they next shit, they move, they ain't never look back. But I'll see it work for not work with somebody where like you said, like, a couple weeks ago when he was like, your partner was like, and people just send it to me, I ain't never wore it, type shit, you feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it really just depends on how the person push you. It's just like, I mean, with this day and age with like social media and shit, you got regular people who damn near famous. Like, you feel me? But they're regular, like, you feel me? But everybody be on their page, like, you feel me? They don't really do, like, you feel me? They might model or something, you feel me? Or they ain't rapping and shit, but they might have 80,000 followers on Instagram, you feel me? That shit go a long way. I mean, I feel like it just depends. Like, shit.
You started? Oh, for sure. You can go. You can go.
Trends.
Oh, yeah, I was basically just agreeing with y'all said, and then I was gonna ask, like, what y'all think, like, start the trends? Like, what confirms the trend? Like, you know what I mean? I'm talking, like, you got pockets on front of the pants, or whether it's this year, everybody wearing track pants, or it's this year, motherfuckers, y'all remember them leather pants? That was a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? But just like, I think that shit came from Atlanta or something, but like, what the fuck the trends to like solidify, like, this is what we doing for the next so time period?
I mean, that might go back to like the rappers and the athletes, because they push the culture, you know? Like for example, when I was in high school, that's when Schoolboy Q was really popping, you feel me? He was doing his thing with the music. He was wearing them bucket hats. Everybody was wearing, I think it's what song that he started popping off of? Everybody started wearing bucket hats.
Collard greens.
Yeah, bro. Everybody started wearing bucket hats, bro. So for like that year. Yeah, so for like that year, bro, like literally everybody was operating with their bucket hats to go match my fit. Like, mind you, I'm like, bucket hat, bro. Like, that shit, you feel me? Like, niggas ain't really wearing that. Niggas was in the winter wearing bucket hats and shit. Like, so like that might go back to, like I said, the rappers and athletes, like the ones that push the culture might, like, some might already be there, like, feel me, the brands might already put it out, but then like they might push it to where like the masses might really want it now. Cause you know, niggas really don't want shit until they see somebody like that of status that has.
It's for sure like more, I feel like more rappers than athletes, but like I say, fashion is one of those things where it's like, it's a local thing until it becomes like a global type thing. So like, that's like shit when we was in high school and Chief Keef first came out. Feel me? Give it a couple of months and Chief Keef really got big, bro. Everybody was wearing True Religions. You feel me? Like everybody wanted that Chicago look. Everybody was wearing. You feel me? People started calling Forces G-Fazos. Like everybody, that's what they was on. You feel me? Fast forward, you feel me? A couple of years. When you feel me, the Detroit scene was so popping. Everybody was buying buffs.
Fuck, man.
You feel me?
And
like that's kind of how the rappers is always kind of just, you feel me, gonna push the scene with like fashion and shit. But it's like I also like what you say, like now like we're having pockets on the front of your pants and then like straps on them and all type of shit. Like I don't know, like I feel like once it hit, you can kind of see if the wave is going up or down. Like, you feel me? Like, it'll come around and then you'll either see way too many motherfuckers doing it or you won't see too many motherfuckers doing it. It's like no in between, you feel me? Like, so like, I don't know. Like, once the trend, I don't know.
I feel like you gotta catch that motherfucker. It reminded me of like when you dropped the fucking overall. I don't know where the fuck you came out with an idea for overall, but this nigga dropped a pair of overalls. And nigga, I was like, where the fuck is that? But it was like, I guess it was a trend at the time, cause like, overall was just popping at the time, and you could just see it all up and down my timeline.
The crazy part about it is fucking, y'all know who Monty is. Monty got the juice. She had told me, she was like, I just seen some overalls on Instagram. Well, they was hella clean, but they was sweats. I'm like, what you mean? Like, she was like, they overalls, but they sweats. So I'm like, all right, send me the pack. She sent it to me. I'm like, okay, these kind of cool. Like, I'm not personally really feeling this, but I'm like, they cool. You feel me? I was just like, I mean, shit, it's different though. So I was just like, fuck it, I'ma hop on it. You feel me? And it wasn't like it wasn't a huge hit, but like people was fucking with it. Like people wanted to get them because they were different. Like you feel me? Yeah. To this day, like I got some more now. People just buy them because they different. Yeah. You feel me? But what you were saying, like you feel me? She had told me like she had seen, that wasn't the first time she had seen some overall joggers, and I was just like, the crazy part about it was like, ever since that championship, them champions ones came out, I was thinking about them overalls for hella long, but I was just like, you feel me? I ain't never thought to really make none myself, you feel me? But I mean, shit, trends come and go. Like, you gotta hop on it when it's hot, and if you too late, then you miss it. Fuck. Like,
you miss it. You just gonna almost waste your time. Because like for example, how I look at it is like brands, like I said, brands can throw something out there. They can throw some new shit out there. But I always feel like somebody has to be able to push it up, like put a stamp on it. Like you feel me? Like you said, like when TT put a stamp on the Air Forces, you feel me? Or when niggas running True Religion. Him, for back in high school, 2 Chainz and TT was really the niggas who really put their stamp on True Religion, bro. Because 2 Chainz came out with that mixtape and he called it True Religion. You feel me? And then he had True Religion, a jean jacket and some jeans on. He didn't even put his face on it. He turned around and showed his arm. You feel me? And then, like I said, with the bucket hat shit, bro, like, that nigga Schoolboy Q put his stamp on it, bro, to where like Nike had probably already been making bucket hats, but he was like, once we put him in it,
really gonna be up.
Yeah, we gonna be on. You feel me? So like somebody has to almost push it out there to further, because if like the brands do it themselves, like the regular consumer not really gonna like it as much, because it's like, I mean, yeah, the brand, like somebody gonna buy it because it's Nike, but like we gotta get to, like, it's a status symbol. Yeah, when you see somebody a status symbol, you like, but this should mean way more now. Like, you feel me? Like nothing changed, but it's like this is more valuable. Like, I gotta go get it. You feel me? And then
like the famous people pretty much set the trends for real. Like that, and that's just how it's gonna be, especially rappers and like models and singers and shit like that, because you look at them like they're supposed to be the trendy people. Like, you feel me? You're supposed to have the latest hottest shit. So if that's the case and this is what you wearing, clearly this is the latest hottest shit. So now I need to go get this shit, because it's like, this is what everybody finna be having on. You feel me? I remember, I mean, bro, if you look at kind of most trends, like just over the last 10, 15 years, bro, like it usually come down to like a rapper or a singer was probably the first person you seen with it on. I remember when fucking Kanye had them damn shades, them stutter shades. Oh, everybody started running around with them shades on. When the rappers started wearing them fucking them scarf like bandana scarf thingies, like but they were wearing them around their neck. Yeah. You feel me? People started wearing them, so it's just like, I mean, they kind of, like, I guess set the trend for real, but at the same time, it's kind of iffy, because it's like they also gotta follow trends to stay hot too. So it's like you don't really know where this shit come from, but you know when it's there. Like I say, that you know when it's there. You might not really realize where the hell, who started what, and where it came from, but when it's there and you see everybody doing that, you kind of know.
But also, like, it goes back to, like, you can't almost be too trendy, because you still want to be kind of original. Like he was talking about how Peso had started something, like, okay, I got the same style patch, you feel me? But you feel me? You got to almost strip it down to the bare bones of it and make it your own, you feel me? Because if I came out with my patch and literally just broke it up and my shit would have been around the later, I'd have been like, that's you feel me? You too similar. Yeah. And usually the person, when y'all both hella similar, the person who started the trend probably gonna end up lasting longer, just because they the ones that everybody know it from.
Everybody gonna think like, you feel me? You the more original person.
Yeah, so I have to strip it down to the bare bones and be like, all right, bro, I'm gonna come like this. So that's kind of how you throw some originality on the trend. You feel me? That way you don't almost look like you biting up there or you copying them, because motherfuckers will be quick to point out you copied them, like, you feel me? And then your shit at that point, once one person tarnish your shit, bro, or as a brand, once one person tarnish, it's now all of a sudden it's an avalanche. Like everybody else got something to say.
Bro.
Like it's, you feel me, on social media now, but that shit happen quick, you feel me? Like you might throw out, you feel me, a shirt, and it might just have the same logo as the next brand, and they tag that one brand, and they post it on they repost it on their story, or they post it on their feed or whatever. Not all they people on it, you feel me? You at that point you feel me? They gonna tear you the fuck down.
You in the dirt.
They gonna tear you the fuck down, bro, quick. So like, you gotta I feel like you gotta, if you gonna be trendy, you also gotta throw some originality on it, or it just ain't gonna go.
It's one thing to be inspired by something, and you feel me, and come with that idea. You feel me? You was inspired by an idea, and you kind of make that idea your own. It's another thing to just, you feel me, plagiarize some shit, but you feel me, just come out with literally the same shit. Cause especially out here, other places you might be able to get away with that, but out here,
You can't get away with that.
yeah, they gonna let you know, like, nah, this the first person that did that shit. You're hella weird. Like, taking that person's idea, like,
You're hella weird.
Like, oh,
And they gonna be,
like,
they gonna let it be on Twitter. They gonna be tagged that motherfucker.
They gonna be on your line, bro. You the first people that did something. I'm gonna keep it lit, cause like go to show with you feel me? Mind you feel me? I talk to Darren every day. You feel me? And it be hella funny. Like when somebody come out with like a bear logo or something, everybody be tagging Darren. You feel me? And then it be like, bro, I know in my head I'm just thinking, I know this is hella embarrassing. Like, you feel me? Like somebody just be on your page tagging somebody else. Like, nah, he did this first. Boom, boom. You're hella weird. Like, you feel me? That's embarrassing as hell. But that's how they is out here. So you better come strong. You better come original, like the whole nine. Cause people for sure going and I say, like, you feel me? If that's how you gonna go about it, you better have an explanation for your, you feel me, for your peoples, because they gonna come and attack you about it for sure.
Especially because, like you said, every time somebody posts a bear, pop people come strong. They come like vultures.
They come
no.
It's
Like, how you gonna do this? We been doing this. You feel me? I remember one time they was getting on somebody, bro, and come to find out, dude all the way in like Mississippi or something, you feel me? And they getting on his head, and he like, bro, I don't know him at all.
Bro,
like,
yeah, exactly.
How am I gonna copy his logo? But you feel me? It's the internet, so they going on his head, and we just laughing at the shit like, bro, this hella funny, because it's like when we found out bro was from Mississippi, it was just like,
you did all this for nothing.
Everybody, but in their head, that's how they already pick. Like, nah, I seen this bear logo before, and it ain't your shit. Like, it's not yours. Like, nah, it's not yours. You know, we not letting this slide. You feel me? And he like, bro, I've never seen this person in my life. Like, you feel me? But that's just how people is out here. So you definitely gotta. You can't just come out and just, you feel me, just re-rock somebody's shit and just, like, you feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like with my shit, I usually more so get inspired by other shit than other people. So like, if another brand do something, I won't necessarily want to do it. But it like, I get like, I mean, shit, you see the shirt I got on, like, you feel me? This was inspired from the Power Rangers logo. Feel me? Fucking the Power Rangers not gonna come out and say, you feel me? You copied my fucking logo.
Right.
Feel me? That's whatever, you feel me? And then I can always just say, like, yeah, like, this is where I, feel me? The logo inspired me, you feel me? I re-rocked it, boo boo. But you re-rock somebody's brand, that's a whole nother story. Motherfuckers gonna be on your head for sure.
Your brand may not ever bounce back.
You might never bounce back to that shit. For real.
You might be known as the brand and just, you feel me, copies.
Like, even if you come out with some raw shit like next season or something, bro, they gonna be like, nah, that one time.
It's like, what happened to that other logo? Like, nah.
I don't know if you was on Twitter that one day, nigga, somebody tagged Collect and Select. Bro made the same exact short.
Oh no, I seen that shit.
The same, like, the literal
like, hell
same,
no, like, these are the same
short.
exact shorts. And you changed the logo that's on the side, bro. And dude was like selling them on like eBay or something for like hella cheaper than what, you feel me, my boy Seymour sell his for. And everybody was just like, hell no, what the hell is this? Like, no, like, bro, they was on him, you feel me? And he got like the NBA stand, like Twitter, like the Twitter stands and stuff. So all them motherfuckers on there,
they got
little
like
water stands and shit. Talking about, hell no, this is out of pocket. They tagging. I'm talking about everything under the post, everything under the post. Just collecting. I was just like, oh yeah, you're not gonna be out here. And that's one thing about fashion. Like it costs so many eyes. You're not gonna really get away with trying to, you feel me, just steal some shit, bro. You feel me? You gotta be. you gotta, I don't know, you gotta really steal some shit from somebody that's really not known.
You can't even steal.
And you be hella known. I mean, shit, motherfuckers do this shit. That's like, bro, every motherfucking month it be somebody calling out Fashion Nova and shit for stealing their ideas and shit.
Like, if you gonna steal though,
yeah.
you gotta literally strip it down. And like, they gotta be like, you feel me, literally just that one part, you feel me? So if it's a specific fabric or specific hoodie, like, you gotta literally strip it, you gotta strip it down, change the color, change the font, do this, do that, roll out something. You gotta literally do everything different.
I mean, and then it comes down to it, and you get the finished product, and it be so differentiated from what you kind of. And that's why I say it's a difference from like being inspired by something. It's different from just copying some shit, because you can see something and be like, I want to make something like this. And then when you, as an original like idea creator, as a creative, when you finally put it all together, it don't really look that much like the shit that you was really inspired by. You feel me? So it's like you could take an idea and run with it. You just can't really just that copying shit. That's out there. If you're not an originator in this business, bro, it's just like, bro, out here they gonna eat you alive.
But I want to say, like, one thing, another way how, I don't know if y'all do it, but I be looking up, like, what's the latest trends, like, coming up in 2021. I be doing that shit,
so,
bro.
Listen, so, you know, I'm in fashion school, so, like, I get access to, like, the world of fashion, bro. Like, the world of fashion is really wild as fuck, honestly. Shit, like, it's almost like it's a book. It's an online book, but then only if, like, if you in the fashion industry and you, like, up there, you get access to it. Obviously, someone in school, I get access to it. The book can almost, it literally tells you what's gonna be hot next year, year after, like it's like it literally will tell you like next year, bro. Watch, I'm gonna start seeing, bro. Like next year, it's gonna be some pants, flare pants is gonna start coming back. I promise you. You looking at me now, like
no. And the cool part about it is I was having a conversation with my mom and my dad about this shit. Is that the shit is so predictable to people that's really into the shit because all of this shit already happened before. Yeah. And everything is just getting recycled. Like you feel me? It's just like. It's like maybe like a cycle of 10 to 15 years. It just gets repeated after.
No, look, like, let me tell y'all an example. So, like, y'all starting to see now, this stack pants, right? Stack pants really is just baggy boot cut jeans. Baggy boot cuts, for real. Because look, they boot cuts and then they just baggy at the bottom.
They just slimmer, yeah, they
just baggy bottom. But watch, what? You're not hot, bro. If y'all want to bet me, y'all can bet me y'all life savings. Next year, females
so what the fuck is flare pants? That's not the same thing as stack pants.
Oh, the ones that
like MC Hammer?
Yeah.
Amongst
men. You talking about like the ones like
you said amongst men that's
weird shit? Oh, hell no.
Bell bottoms and shit.
Y'all want to bet?
I wouldn't be surprised though.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Men, like wear like
men and women.
Nah, I bet you men ain't gonna wear it.
Bet.
It's a bet. It's a bet. I'm not wearing shit like that. You might not wear it. Y'all wearing y'all. I
ain't gonna lie, cause look though, I promise you, next week, I'm gonna bring my laptop. I'm gonna show y'all.
I'm gonna bring my boot cuts.
Nah, I'm gonna bring my laptop.
But that's kind of how it is with fashion. Like the trends just kind of just so repetitive. Like it like stuff just come back, and I say when it come back, it's either bigger or smaller. You feel me? Like it's like nigga Jabos. They used to be hella fucking big. Now people wear them. Now they want them skin tight. You feel me? But the fashion is just it's repetitive for sure. But like, I mean, it ain't. You probably not gonna do it, but it might be some motherfuckers there. You feel me?
I gotta see a picture so I can really make it.
Like stack jeans, that's not my style.
I like stack
jeans, that's not my style. But
see the females
wear them motherfuckers.
Females wear that shit. Females might make some stack jeans.
I will say one thing is that females are generally more trendy than guys.
Either
guys are certain. I feel like with dudes, it's so much shit that could be so simplified and like that's always gonna be in style for us. Rather for girls, it's gonna be kind of the other way around. And I feel like with girls, like they try to hop on the latest trends way more than dudes do. And like you feel me? It's like I remember, I don't know if this was like a summer or 2 summers ago when everybody had the race car fucking bodysuits on, the one pieces on and shit, and you was just like, bro, every female you see outside, bro, that whole summer, every female you see outside had them motherfuckers on all the colors. And that's one thing, it's like with you see it on Twitter, like the females like lime green to death, Fucking, I remember when yellow came out and was the color for black women. They was looking good in that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yellow, but the shit, that's what was popping that, you feel me? Lime green got to that point, so it's just like, I feel like with females for sure, they're more, or I should say women, let me be politically correct. Women are definitely, I feel like, a little bit more trendy than dudes. And I feel like women, I don't want to say it, but I feel like women will copy another woman before a dude will copy another dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll have women who want to look like Ari, rather than you have a dude like, I want to look like Lil Durk. You feel me? Like, it's kind of like, but I mean, I don't know. Like, they got a certain, I feel like their image is just way more stricter or what they gotta, you feel me, work up to. Like, you feel me? They got, you feel me, standards on how they fucking body's supposed to look, they face, they makeup, you feel me, how long their hair's supposed to be, if it's curly, you feel me, all this other stuff. So they all end up, you feel me, you can run around and see a whole bunch of clones of women that are all trying to look alike.
I promise you, literally, give it a year. I'm betting the $100. I'm gonna bring my laptop. I'm gonna show you. Literally, it's a catalog, bro.
But no, see, I'm not betting against women. I'm
telling you,
women will for sure do it. That's
I know women.
The dude, but I'm telling you, bro.
And what man we talking about in the streets? What we from? We talking about
everybody, bro. Listen, bro. Fashion is from a global span. If it's hot, bro, the street niggas gonna put it on. Let's be honest.
If niggas ain't putting no flare pants, hey, niggas put on some flare pants, don't fucking put it.
I'm gonna keep it because it was street niggas with fucking colored skinny jeans on when they came out. So it's like, you feel me?
Look at street niggas wearing Uggs. This nigga put up with Uggs last week. Hey, quit playing with me.
Show me the fuck. I gotta see what flare pants it is, bro. We talking about 70s, like real boot cut. I think
the image I think that's in my head. Like, think about it. I would never put them on, but I can see my
70s pants when I think of flare pants.
Shit, it really, I mean, I don't know.
Hood niggas was wearing pink at one point, dog.
I'm saying wearing flare pants, bro.
You
nigga in my family wearing flare pants, bro.
Maybe not in your family.
Not in yours either.
Or you out my family, but it's gonna be like out there.
I've been on money since like 2012, bro. And it was the point in time where this nigga told me he would never wear Uggs. This nigga put up Uggs last week.
I for sure told when I first found out about Uggs in high school, that
nigga was not.
Hey, I would just say, you feel me? My masculinity was a little bit more fragile right now.
And look though, nigga last week put it in the blue dance.
Like, you feel me?
So look though, that's so you see again. This nigga you think these street niggas not gonna put on them flare pants? Nigga, let Dirk put on some flare pants. Niggas gonna be like, you know what?
And I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 because, like, nowadays, bro, nigga, like, I say nowadays, bro, niggas is trying to keep up with the trends. Like, you feel me? Whether it's the streets or not, you feel me? Like, nerds, street niggas, everybody, like, bro. We didn't see this shit. Like, you get on the internet, you'll see a motherfucker that look like a bozo, but they had the latest shit on for sure. Nigga look like he's sitting in his mama fucking living room and play video games all day. But he gonna have his shit on. You feel me? He gonna have the latest Yeezys on with some Bay hoodie and the whole nine. So I'll be like, bro, I feel like with fashion nowadays, bro, everybody tune in.
Them flare pants?
Yeah, them.
So them flare pants.
Yeah, like Shaq. Like you said.
I hate these motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a nigga that don't really care what people like. I don't fucking like them a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking some different shit. I don't know.
You thinking more flare? You thinking more flare?
Yeah, I'm thinking like 70s, like nigga, you feel with the Kango hat and shit.
I promise you this shit, but the people who look into the fashion know that what's gonna be hot years out. Because look, be honest.
They wear them. No, keep on buck. They gonna wear them.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Look.
That's
the brands. Look, you keep it lit. The big brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton and shit, they plan their seasons out 2 years in advance.
Yeah, sure.
So they already know what's gonna be hot next year. So the shit that we wearing now, they already done nigga pushed out like this. Nigga, that shit done left the factory years ago. That shit really was just sitting in a fulfillment center until they decided to put it out.
You know it'd be hard to do, nigga? Because I watch their fashion shows to try to see what's coming. I can't tell. That shit be looking weird to me. Fashion shows?
Yeah,
y'all really
like
watch the Gucci or Dior fashion
yeah.
show? Like, and that's supposed to be the shit that's finna come out? Like, the way they dress it up, I don't know what the fuck going on.
It's like, that's why I feel like there's a certain there's like a differentiation between like the different types of fashion. And you got street fashion that a lot of that shit, we're looking at this like this is fucking crazy. But there's a whole nother other side of the fashion world that is wearing shit like that. Like, I don't know if y'all just seen on Twitter, fucking, who the fuck shit was it? I think it was Off-White. A motherfucker had a sweater on and it had cities on it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Right. And it was like, this is supposed to be the next hottest shit, but
I mean,
it's
you
like,
think about
bro.
it. You think about it. Cool Kai and Home really basically just did that.
No, this
No,
is
like it had a
figurines.
like you ever seen like the what's the name? Like
You ever
seen-
did a science project and you put a fucking city together or something, bro?
Yeah, like
that
it had
around
an actual
there. Yeah, like, bro. So it was like, nigga, a motherfucking mock-up, like a motherfucking wooden mock-up around the hood, like and shit, bro. Like,
A
it was
real
fucking-
live
it was
mock-up
fucking
type
crazy, you feel me? But at the same time, it's like, we probably wouldn't wear that shit, but on the other end of the spectrum,
the real fashionistas or whatever really wear
because it's like, bro, there's a side of fashion that's real like they're really fashion, like, you feel me? We put some shit on, like, you feel me? We always gonna be like, shit, a sweatsuit is fashion to us, like, you feel me? To them, they like, a sweatsuit, like, I would never put that on, like, what the fuck, like, type shit, yeah, like, you feel me? And it's like, I feel like with fashion, shit gets so crazy because motherfuckers get bored, like, you feel me? I want to have some crazy ass shit on. Me, I'm gonna be boring. Like, yes, I'll put on some black sweats, a black shirt, and a black hat, and some black shoes.
And we fly as fuck.
Fly as hell.
Remember,
But a lot of people want some other shit.
Kanye brought up them shirts with the holes in them. Everybody started wearing them up.
My mama's. I'm
Fashion crazy, cause I for sure when it first came out, I'm like, who the fuck wanna look like a homeless man? Like, what the fuck is this?
Niggas was really buying.
Niggas were buying this shit. Cause that's what the
buying that shit
fucking Bruh, but that's what the fashion ended up
That's what I'm
being.
saying,
It's
bro.
just
So
like,
like,
bruh, that's
that's
just-
right.
But nah, flip pants, they ain't gonna do that.
That's what we say, bro,
I'm
but
telling
you
you,
never know, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
They do flip pants, I'm done.
This
bro.
my whole thing with fashion. This my whole thing with fashion, bro. You never really know who really would get pressured into wearing what's in. You feel me? Like, there's a lot of people who don't have their own sense of fashion.
For sure.
They follow
I
what
was
the fuck
thinking
is
about that when I
going
was talking
on.
about celebrities.
It
A lot of time they got stylists.
It is. So it's just like they're just wearing shit that people told them that was supposed to be hot. You feel me? So it's like, I feel like there's gonna be some motherfuckers that wear them fucking flare pants because
Right.
that's what the people told them.
Listen, like I
all it
said-
take, like you said, all it take is Lil Durk to throw them motherfuckers on, and motherfuckers gonna be in them bitches.
I'm
Motherfuckers gonna be. They see that nigga in them, they gonna be in them bitches.
I'm
for
telling you,
sure.
bro.
They outside.
It's not that bad. It really just opened my eyes like to the other side. I'm looking at my shit like, well, I'm trying to be some luxury streetwear like shit that I would actually wear. But it's like you said, it's the other side of fashion where niggas really go and they literally look at what Gucci doing. I'm like, I'm gonna go buy some shit like that. Like, I'm gonna really be iced out Gucci
So,
pants, Gucci everything.
It's the long-term vision to like supply your people, but like how can I say, like of course you're gonna supply your people, but like are you trying to lift them up from streetwear simple into like, you know, like do some different shit, or it's like I'm gonna serve y'all for where we at because we gonna always serve this area, you know what I mean?
I think-
like we gonna always enjoy sweatpants, so I'm gonna make
I
y'all
mean,
ass
I think that's why most brands they like break apart. I don't know how to break it down necessarily. Like
That
yeah.
divisions, they got divisions.
Yeah,
like it'll be streetwear. It'll like for example, like or look in the national. This is how they look at it. Couture fashion is like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, Fendi, Balmain, all that. That's like the high end luxury type shit, right? And they call it like streetwear. Luxury streetwear is like the Supreme, the Bape, the Stussy, the stuff like that. You feel me? Then everybody else falls in line. You feel me? And they do it all in tiers. So like it's an acronym. It's called Henry. High end, but not rich yet. So like along the couture fashion, it's still levels to this shit. Like for example, Coach is considered like a low end, high end brand. Like we look at Coach like that shit popping, but to like the fashion world, that really out there,
like,
to them, Coach is like bottom of the barrel. Like it's bottom of the
You got
barrel.
some coach on. What the
You
fuck?
got some, like you got the Coach on, nigga. What the fuck? What the Louis at? Mind you, the Coach bags be $1,500.
You feel
Like,
me?
nigga,
And
you-
to us, we like shit. Coach is nice to me.
Yeah, you feel me? But like I said, it's high end, but not rich yet. That's most people who buying it. It's like the people who trying to be high end. They don't really got that bag. But like to us, we like $1,500 for a bag. $1,500 for some shoes. $1,500 for
Yeah,
whatever.
but then that shit all kind of look the same. So luxury is really just money. It's society.
Nah.
I mean, it's a
It's a
status.
status
Like, it's a status. I feel like, but at the same time, like, I mean, it's kind of hard to kind of just really like define some shit with a strict. You feel me? A strict one on it. Like, the shit is all over the place. It ain't just like a thin line, and you feel me? You cross this, you over here, and you cross this, you over there. It's just kind of like. It's a lot going on, because even what you say, like with the Gucci shit, you got, it's even levels within their brand. You feel me? Like there's the Gucci that we would never see, that's fucking $50,000 jackets. Like, you feel me? Like, and we would never even see. We don't even know about this type of shit.
Exactly.
We're wearing the fucking, you feel me, $200 shirts. Motherfuckers ain't. There's the rich people who wouldn't dare put on the $200 shirt. Like, that Gucci is even. Poor Gucci, you feel me? Like the shit that made, the shit that made
Or like,
store
for
in the mall,
example,
we don't shop
for
there.
like certain brands, you like how you do cars, like you know how you do the supercar, you gotta be on the list of the supercar, like a Ferrari, a Lambo, a Ford GT. You same shit with the brands. You gotta like to get a Birkin bag, you gotta be on an exclusive list. You can't just go in the store and buy a Birkin bag.
And them hoes ugly.
You gotta literally, you gotta get on a list,
and
and you gotta get on a list to get approved to even buy
So
one.
fuck they don't check your credit or something?
You either gotta be a frequent buyer, or you gotta be,
Or
your
you gotta be
status,
Ooh,
your status,
cold.
your
They like-
status gotta get high enough to get on the list to be able to
God,
buy
so it's
Birkin.
like you
can't
come
like-
one time and then because
No.
you gonna make that shit look broke because you ain't really got it like that.
You gotta really be running around with Birkin bags. You gotta really be running around with
Birkin
Birkin
bags
bags.
is 100 bands, bro.
Hey, that's some cold ass thinking.
Bro, I'm telling you though, bro, it's levels. It's levels to this shit.
Damn.
Like
And that's straight status.
that's straight.
Them motherfuckers
It's levels to this shit, bro. It ain't just like
That's
just simple.
basically what I just said though, because luxury is just money then. It's like,
Yeah.
you want to know you got a lot of money for you.
You want people to know you got a lot of money.
And that's why you
That's
see
facts.
everybody in the same, like, if everybody wearing Gucci, you're gonna see everybody in one Gucci, you're gonna see everybody in a Gucci blade black shirt with the green going up, the red going down, and it just say Gucci. You're gonna either see that one, you're gonna see like the little, it's like this color hoodie, and it's got like the square, and it say Gucci, 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 Gucci. You see the same
pieces.
Yeah, you see the same pieces in hood people or like street people. You gonna see that around streetwear, but it's a whole collection of hoodies and like jackets and stuff. You people won't buy, like, cause it'll look weird to us. We'd be like,
But them
but them fashion
fashionistas,
people, they gonna be like,
spend that. They
oh,
want to spend
yeah.
100 bands on that jacket and probably wear it one time. And they probably look. It's so cold because look. So like I said, I go to Fit'em, so I'm really learning this shit, bro. So it's a girl that teach at Fit'em that she's like a designer, but she like styles like celebrities and shit.
Yeah.
She's also she styled who's the fuck she styled with? I think it was Steph Curry white dress for their wedding. Nigga, she wore that dress. She wore a dress to the shit, pulling up, you know, because they're gonna be taking pictures. She wore that to the shit, took the dress off, probably wore that dress one time. Nigga got inside, wore that wedding dress, probably, you know, they wear the wedding dress anyway only one time.
Yeah.
Then took that shit off and wore another dress to the reception. And you know what I'm saying? All these pictures, all that shit. I'm telling you, she wore all things. You think she ever put that shit on again?
no sir.
But I mean,
But
it pieces that we want for real.
mind you, the dress was made by the pulling up dress was made by Fendi. The actual wedding dress was made like by this one wedding designer. Like she's popular, like she's the shit in Paris. I don't even know her name. And then the actual like the reception dress was made by Gucci. And I said, and in the caption she'll put like, oh, in the Gucci, you know, in the Gucci whatever dress made by and styled by and blah blah blah, all that kind of shit, bro.
That's something you probably couldn't even just buy on the regular.
She probably got that shit custom made just for her.
Custom made, but you got it made by a Gucci designer, so technically it's Gucci, you feel me? But it's like, I mean, like, but as like you said, like, fashion itself is always gonna be like a status. And that's what we had talked about, like pricing your clothes and stuff. It was like, feel me, it's some people, you feel me, who wanna buy my $150 hoodie because it's $150. Yeah, simple as that. Like, you feel me? That themselves
Like they might,
is a whole
yeah, like they might like the way it look, but then like, what it is $150 too though. So like it look wrong.
And I know other people ain't gonna be able to afford this shit. I know people don't see it and know that I can afford the shit. Like, you feel me? It's a lot that go into it. So it's just like, I mean, yeah. Fashion always gonna have the whole status behind it and shit for sure. And it's like, I mean, how else could you really explain it? Like all this shit be using like the same materials and shit. Like you feel me? Like you could see a plain white tee, it got the same 100% cotton, but that one $2 and this one $30. You feel me? Or and that one $200. Like it's the same, but it's a whole different status. I put a stamp of Gucci on the tag, and this motherfucker just went from being a $2 t-shirt to $100.
Let's put it this way. So I'm gonna give you an example. So like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all about what it's like to go to theater, bro. I got a teacher. She teach me how to sew. Like I could sew, but not like on slide, make a whole jacket. Or I made a bomber jacket, but like it wouldn't really roll like that. Bro, when I tell you, she told me, I don't know, in class, she was like, she's like, oh yeah, so I designed one season for this whatever brand she was. She said that I know one season, you know, a season really is only like 9 weeks for. And you only really make like a few of that for the design. You only probably make like in the math, they'll probably only make like 2,000, which really isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, because it's like it's millions of people in America. Only 2,000 had this shit. She said I paid 100 bands just to design that.
Damn. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm. She said she did them. She don't design like actively now because she.
No, I was just saying if you seen it.
But like she said, she got paid 100 bands. So this was in like early 2000s. So mind you, how much you think they was charging for the 2,000 pieces of jackets that she made? They probably was charging 10 bands, you know what I'm saying, 20 bands a piece just for that shit. And that shit, I ain't gonna lie, it probably really wasn't even all that for real. It probably was a regular jacket, like.
It was probably.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This fashion shit is just crazy.